Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of the inventory system. So today um, we are going to continue on with the inventory system. Now we'll be dynamically spawning these actors in our character. So if we go to the world settings over here, if you don't have it open, you can go to Windows and over here you have the world settings. Click on it and it should pop up. So from here we'll take the third person, and over here before what we are doing is we are spawning these flashlights and inventory, whatever it is, we're spawning them onto the player. So we don't want to do that anymore. So also the gun and the flashlight itself, we don't want these anymore over here spawned in. And the target is turn on flashlight or flashlight, so we don't need this function. Then let's go. Yeah, we don't want these either. Again, same thing with the toggle gun. We don't need this. So the pistol graph, the flashlight graph, we don't need them. And the last target is on the add inventory. Again, we don't need this function anymore. Yes. We'll delete this as well. So let's open up the AC inventory items over here. So we have this store item over here. So now over here we'll create two new functions. The first would be the equip items, and this will have an input type of name, variable type, and the variable name would be um, item name, right? So we can equip that item, but before we equip it, we also have to check it if the item was found or not. So if it wasn't found, you can play a sound or a text from the false, right? So that will depend on you. For now, let's go ahead and use this structure. So another thing that we would require is to actually have the slot names on these items over here, right? So what we'll do is we'll go to the data table. Actually not the data table. First, we'll go to the the structures first, two structures. Both of them will add a new variable. One would be not one, both of them will be the same thing. Socket name, and this one will also have a socket name, and obviously this will be a name here and this will be a name here as well. So save, actually, yeah, save all. Control Shift S, sorry, Control Shift S. um Now, yeah, this one broke because it set it over here. The first thing is get the sockets of this flashlight. Go to the third person mesh over here. Let's go to the, again, we have the flashlight and the pistol sockets. So I'll just remove all of these sockets, and let's go to the animation ones. I don't even remember where the animations are. Yeah, there we go. So over here we have the flashlight socket. So on flashlight, we will add a new one that would be flashlight. And yeah, the socket will be 111. Wow, that is big. Okay, we need to resize it again. Sorry about that. Going to details. This doesn't actually work anymore. Oh, why is that? Let's delete that. Best pickup. Okay, compile, save. Yeah, flashlight. There we go. Okay, this is big actually. Like, let's check with the Tesla what size it is. I should have done it before, but sorry about that. So over here we have it. How big it is? It's 27. It might not be visible on the video, but it's 27. Okay, in length over here. You can see it properly now. 27 by 3. Yeah, 3. Max to max 4. And this one is, yeah, we did it 50 by 10, I guess. Yeah, this is way too big. So yeah, I'll need to make this again. So I'll go to modeling again, create a box. It will be width would be 4, um, and depth will be 10. Actually, yeah, the height would be 4. 27, right? 27. Yeah, 27, 4, and 4. Yeah, looks good enough. Okay, so this would be our new one, new flashlight. So what I'll do is I will actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm creating this in the X, right? Let's create it on the Y one. That will be better. So 27 by 4. There we go. Okay. So accept it. And now again, I'll export this out. I'll call this flashlight new and export. And I'll just export it to the desktop and export it out. And wait, yeah. Okay, it's over here. So what I'll do, I'll go to content, or I'll create a new folder over here. I'll call this assets. Actually, it's better to keep them in a single folder. It's easier for me. So I'll import it, make sure it's skeletal mesh one, which is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, and there we go. We have it. So now it's backend. So I'll use this new flashlight as the flashlight. Again, remove and call the flashlight new over here, and this one looks much more better. Yeah, this one looks good enough, right? I hope it is. Okay, so we have the flashlight slot properly set up. I'll delete this one. And over here, now in the data table, what I'll do is, sorry, I'll close these. And in the data table, I will change the flashlight to flashlight new. And also in the base pickup, now we have added the new socket name over here. Also, I need to set the socket over here. Compile and save. And yeah, let's go back to our AC inventory items. And from here, we will spawn actor from class. The spawn, it can spawn anywhere because we'll attach it. Now the class would be this. Always spawn, ignore collision. Owner will get the owner of this. Instigator, for now we can't actually add the instigator, it's a pawn reference. So we'll have to cast to pawn and then have it. But for now, I'll just leave it. I'll come back to it later on. So from here, I will actually promote this to variable and I'll call this equipped item, right? And over here, we'll also do a valid check if it is equipped or not. If it is not valid, if we have nothing equipped, we will equip it. For now, just for now, if we already have it equipped, we'll just destroy it and spawn it again. But there will be another function called unequip over here that will call first and then we'll equip it. Okay. Mm, So I don't know, this is fine. Now from here we will attach actor to component and the parent will be our owner. From here we'll get component by class. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so now most people most people would actually cast it to your character and do everything like that, but it is better to do it using the get component by class. Skeletal mesh component, and I will have it set over here, and this socket name over here we will get it from here. And to clean it up a bit, we can have it down below. And we want to snap to target only the scale. I'll keep it to the world. So yeah, it won't work right now. Also selection mode over there. And yeah, so for that we'll have to go to third person, come to flashlight, and we'll get the inventory item, and from here we have to call the equip items and obviously call it flashlight, and make sure this spelling matches with the name over here. Okay, if you're not confident, just copy paste it like I did a mistake over here. So yeah, make sure you have the name properly set in. So that is, and press F and it does not spawn. Nice. So okay, okay, now I see it actually, I think it spawned. Press F, press F8. Did it spawn or did it not spawn at all? Not at all. Okay, so let's debug this. I'll play from here. I'll move this to another window I have and debug it. I'll go and pick up this flashlight item, um, and I'll press F and it attaches it. Okay, now sorry. Ah, so let's print this one out again. Print string. Play again. Pick it up. Press F, and it says none on the screen. I'll show it to you. If I press F, see, it's saying none. So it's not passing the proper socket name, and that is one of the issues we are having. So why doesn't it? Passed it over here correctly, right? So in the DT names over here on the flashlight, okay, we have it as none. My bad. Flashlight. Again, check the name of it. No, it's with a small L. Okay. Press F. It still says none. Yeah, this is correct. I'm setting the socket properly. Go to the inventory item found. We're checking the name. If the name is equal, which is, it's attaching properly. Hmm. Let's snap. Actually, the scale rule doesn't matter. Hmm. Okay, another thing that I should go for is the pistol, right? This is going to the pistol slot. I press 1. It doesn't attach it. Okay. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my mistake. So it's spawning the classes, right? And now, did we set the classes? I don't think so. So base pickup is fine. Where's the inventory items? Actor, base inventory, pistol, and flashlight. See, nothing is here. So obviously, so we'll have to add skeletal meshes over here on the parent. Now, in the flashlight over here, we have the skeletal mesh, which would be our flashlight new, and this flashlight should have a spotlight, which will act as um, light source for the flashlight. So there we go. Top is correct. Right, let's say it's below. So yeah, probably around here, which is fine. Now going to the pistol. This will be pistol A, which is again good. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and see. Pick it up. Press F. It's flashlight. Where does it spawn? It spawns in our hand, which is correct. I pick up the pistol. I press 1. And right, I did not actually set it up over here. So over here, it would be pistol. Again, make sure it matches the name pistol, right? Always keep those in mind. Press 1, it says pistol, and there's the pistol over there. But as you can see, the animations are not working yet. So let's go ahead. On the mesh, we have this over here, and we have the player states for, let's check what the player states are. Data, enums, player states. Why do I have interaction? Delete that. You don't need that. And idle is basically idle. So this is fine. Player states work fine. And now we no longer actually need these variables anymore since we already have a proper state for it, right? And over here at the end, what we could do is we could pass these enums onto the character when we equip them. But you know what? I'll just keep it over here. And how I'm going to do it is over here, we have the character. So I'm going to get the character reference. Now I'll do it somewhere else because I know this will fail. So might fail actually, not always. So initialize inventory. Okay. And what it will do is make sure the player is valid. We get the sorry, we get again um get component. Actually, we are directly going for the third person. So yeah, we can go to the inventory items itself and promote this to a variable. So it's valid and we'll call it initialize inventory over here. And I'll do it over here only after pitch. If inventory item is valid, if it is not valid, call the initialize inventory once. And once it is valid, it will just go from here, right? So actually, I don't think I need a sequence. And what I'll do is now this inventory item is basically inventory item type. So from here, I already created the variable equipped item. Also make sure it's valid and this equipped item is base inventory item. So base inventory item. Okay, so base pickup. We have the item data that we. What I'll do is I'll create a name of this over here on each base item, and I will have this as instance editable and expose on spawn. So what it helps is if I come here, I refresh this, you see the name pops up here, and this allows me to actually push the name over there onto the class that we're spawning in, right? And this we can get over here as the name, and I will switch this on name itself. For now, we only have like two case scenario, actually three case scenarios. The first one is idle. This one will be idle. Again, default will be idle as well. Case 2 is again names. So make sure names are properly copied. So that is case 2 for us. The first case scenario is the flashlight. So flashlight, and this would be flashlight, and this would be pistol as such. Okay, compile now into the anim graph. Let's go to the main states. No, locomotion. Over here, I have these blend poses, right? Now I have blend Pose this. Poses almost everywhere. What I'll do is I'll cut it out from here. Go to the anim graph, paste it out here, and let's call it cache. And this is player state cache, right? So this is much easier to call over here. And all the players state cache. And what I'll do is I'll just put it everywhere. No need to have these. Clear out the codes we have. So now if I press F, as you can see, now I'm playing the proper animation again, which is good. If I pick up the weapon, pistol, as you can see, I'm back to where we started from, right? Now, yeah, this is good. We still can't fire our weapon, but we have a much better inventory system now in place, which spawns in things dynamically, and it always has the same amount of item C. If you notice over here, this flashlight over here. So if I press F, it destroys the old one and creates the new one, right? So which is exactly what we want if we are actually spawning the pistol. As you can see, it destroys the flashlight and spawns the pistol. And if I equip the flashlight again, it destroys the pistol and equips the flashlight. Yeah. So that is good. And I think this video is already again getting long. So what I'll do is I'll end it here and get back to the next part of the tutorial in the next video. So thank you guys and see you soon.